Instrumentation Basics, Pressure Measurement and Impulse Line Design. In this session, we'll understand the fundamentals of pressure measurement and why impulse line design is critical in rotating equipment environments. Pressure measurement is not just instrumentation. It directly affects safety, protection logic, and process control reliability. Pressure measurement, foundation of process control. Pressure transmitters convert process pressure into electrical signals for DCS or SIS systems. These signals drive control decisions. Protective trips, operational monitoring. 3 primary measurement types: gauge pressure, reference to atmosphere; absolute pressure, reference to vacuum; differential pressure, pressure difference between 2 points. Accuracy here directly impacts plant safety and equipment life. Critical pressure applications. Pressure measurement is used in compressor suction and discharge protection, pump suction monitoring for cavitation prevention, filter DP tracking for maintenance, flow measurement using DP elements, seal system pressure monitoring. Incorrect pressure reading can cause false trips or equipment damage. Understanding impulse lines. An impulse line is small bore tubing connecting the process tap to the transmitter. Typical size, 1/2 inch or 1/4 inch. Functions: safely transfer pressure, protect transmitter from temperature and vibration, allow isolation and calibration. Impulse lines are simple but critical. Why impulse line design matters. Even the most accurate transmitter cannot compensate for poor impulse design. Common problems include measurement delay, line plugging, condensation issues, freezing damage, DP measurement bias, vibration damage. Impulse routing often creates errors larger than transmitter accuracy limits. Fundamental design rules. Keep lines short to reduce lag. Slope correctly. Gas service, slope downward toward process. Liquid service, slope upward toward transmitter. Minimum slope, 1 inch per foot. Eliminate dead legs to avoid solid accumulation. Match impulse line lengths in DP applications. Unequal lengths cause systematic error. Service-specific requirements. Gas service, avoid low points that trap condensate. Liquid service, avoid high points that trap gas. Steam service requires condensate pots to equalize hydrostatic head. Design must allow unwanted phase to drain naturally. This prevents measurement drift. Steam service and condensate pots. Steam cannot directly contact transmitter. Condensate pots allow steam to condense into water. This creates liquid columns in both impulse lines. Critical requirement: both pots must maintain equal liquid height. Unequal levels create permanent DP offset errors. Always verify leveling during installation. Impulse line protection systems. Heat tracing is required for wax-forming hydrocarbons, hydrate-prone gas, cold climates. Insulation prevents condensation and thermal shock. Flushing connections are needed for slurry or fouling service. Block and bleed manifolds allow safe calibration and maintenance. Protection systems prevent measurement failure. Vibration protection for rotating equipment. Never mount transmitters directly on vibrating equipment. Avoid compressor casings and pump nozzles. Use standoff mounting on stable structures. Minimum 6 to 8 feet impulse line provides vibration isolation. In severe vibration, use dampeners or snubbers. Vibration destroys transmitters and creates unstable readings. DP transmitter mounting considerations. Mounting height affects DP reading. If transmitter is below tapping point, liquid column creates additional hydrostatic pressure. Steps: measure vertical height difference. Calculate hydrostatic head. Apply 0 elevation correction. Always document elevation correction on datasheet. Rotating equipment applications. Pump suction pressure. Use short impulse line. Slope upward toward transmitter. Install drain valves. Compressor discharge pressure, high vibration and temperature. Remote mount transmitter. Use longer impulse line for cooling. Filter DP measurement, high plugging risk. Install flushing connections. Provide equalizing valve. Each application has unique routing requirements. Common field installation mistakes. Horizontal impulse lines with no slope, unequal DP line lengths, missing heat tracing in cold gas service, direct transmitter mounting on compressors, missing drain or vent valves. These mistakes create long-term operational instability. Package engineer verification checklist. Before installation, verify tap location away from turbulence. Check slope direction and minimum pitch. Confirm isolation valves at taps and transmitter. Ensure drain and vent accessibility. Assess heat tracing requirement. Impulse design must be reviewed like mechanical design. Technical interview preparation. Why is impulse slope important? To prevent phase accumulation that causes incorrect readings. Why use condensate pots in steam DP? To maintain equal hydrostatic head in both lines. Why avoid direct mounting on compressors? To prevent vibration damage and unstable measurement. Golden rule: impulse line design is as critical as transmitter selection. Poor routing creates errors larger than transmitter accuracy limits. If you found this helpful, please like the video and subscribe to the channel for more deep technical content on instrumentation, rotating equipment, API standards, and package engineering.